Hello there, it's me again. It's Mike Porky Parry, and you are?
I'm Mike Graham.
And we are?
We are the two Mikes.
And who are we with?
We're with Betsafe.
And what happens when you're with Betsafe?
Well, you've got to be in it to win it with Betsafe.
In it to win it. And what a weekend this is, because the mighty city of Liverpool, which has two clubs, Liverpool and Everton,
It does.
is up against the mighty city of Manchester, which has two clubs called...
Manchester City and Manchester United.
That's right, indeed. Now then, the Everton game, Manchester
Four very
City...
big clubs, you'd have to say.
Oh, four very big clubs
You'd have
indeed.
to say the top three of those clubs would be Liverpool, Manchester United and Manchester City, really,
I'm
wouldn't
not
you?
taking that because I'm going to see the Everton-Manchester City
Oh, are
game.
you?
I should be on the Rattler up there on Sunday.
Really?
That's
Okay.
the early game on Sunday. Now, City are third, of course, but in their last game, which was on Hogmanay.
Hogmanay, yes.
What happened on Hogmanay?
Yes, well, they didn't do brilliantly, did they? Because poor old Pep Guardiola's been having a few problems, but they did pretty well in the FA Cup.
Yeah.
And Sergio Aguero's back, so
Yeah.
you'd have to say that Manchester City are massive favourites for this.
Well, they lost to Liverpool, you say. They're,
Yeah, I know they did.
they're another team from the city of Liverpool,
Yeah.
so maybe Merseyside has the hex on them.
Well, I wouldn't say so because
Okay.
Everton are 13-4 and Manchester
Right.
City is 6-7.
Yes.
So as far as Betsafe are concerned, I would say Manchester City are the favourites.
Okay, City to win and over 3.5 goals scored.
Yeah.
Our friends at Betsafe are saying 15-4. That's nearly 4-1.
That's quite a lot of goals, though, isn't it? I mean, Liverpool have been scoring a lot of goals and
yeah.
letting quite a lot of goals in.
Yeah.
I mean, think about
48
Liverpool.
goals and leading scorers
Yeah.
in the Premier League. So what about Liverpool?
Well,
then?
Liverpool haven't won a game this year. 2017. We're already sort of halfway through January. They haven't won a game yet.
Slipped up against Sunderland 2-2.
They
Yep.
did, yeah. I slipped
But-
up against Plymouth Argyle.
But they're going to Old Trafford, and guess what? Manchester United, five consecutive home wins.
Yes, 5 consecutive home wins, and of course, their 9th consecutive win in the EFL Cup during the week.
That's absolutely
so they're
true.
flying very, very high. This is a massive game, though, because if United win this, they know that they can actually challenge not only for the top 4, but maybe higher.
Oh, indeed. What I like about this one, our friends at Betsafe say they've got a triple chance deal. Now, the triple chance deal is Rooney, Pogba, or Lallana to score first.
Okay.
If you have a look at the Betsafe website on the day, you'll get a good price on that.
Yes, and the draw is 12-5, which is not a bad bet either.
Yes.
But, I mean, the big question as well is whether old Zlatan Ibrahimovic is going to be recovered from his illness.
He's talking about Ibra.
Ibra, that's the man, who scored in every game. He scored 18 goals already.
I know, 18 goals in 18 games.
tremendous.
Absolutely tremendous.
Yeah.
And the boy's doing quite well.
Yes.
However, I'm going to say it's going to be a draw.
You think it's going to be a draw? Well,
I
you're
think it's gonna be a
12-5 for that. I mean, you get a Liverpool win as 12-5 as well.
Yes.
6-5 a Man U win. So I mean, the Mo is with them.
The Mo's with them, and our friends at Betsafe think they are the big favourites. Now, the weekend kicks off, of course, Spurs and West Brom, am I right?
Yeah, that's the early game on Saturday, of course.
Yes.
Spurs playing pretty well at the moment. And
how many did they beat Chelsea by? Was it 2-0, 3-0?
It was 2-0, wasn't it?
2-0, yeah, that's right, absolutely. And you have to say they'll be big favourites for that one against West Brom. Mind you, West Brom doing very well, 8th in the Premier League. That's not bad, you know.
Tony Pulis, no fool, he.
Yeah, absolutely. If I said to you Spurs to win 3-0, what would you give me?
They would give you about 6-1 for that.
6-1, that's not bad at all.
Pretty good, isn't it? Spurs to win, of course, very much the favourites.
Yeah.
It's about 2-7. The draw is 9-2.
Yes.
Which is not a bad bet, actually, because West Brom might be able to hold them, but they've been scoring a lot of goals, old Spurs. You know, and they're very good defensively as well.
And up to 12-1 for an away win for West Brom to win it, which is not beyond the realms of possibility.
I think you'd be very, very fortunate to do that. Now, the late game is Leicester-Chelsea, which we'll get to, but what about Hull, who are playing Bournemouth?
Yes.
Because Hull, of course, have got a new manager.
Yes.
Mr. Silva. Who did very well and got a win against Swansea, so he got off to a good start.
Absolutely.
And we'll see whether he can actually lift them out of relegation.
Well, Eddie Howe's got a job to do. He's got to lift his players, because although there are 11 players who might not play this weekend, the club defeat was 3-0 down.
Yeah, Millwall.
Yeah,
Knocked them out of the cup.
Absolutely, knocked them out of the cup.
Everyone's now saying, is Eddie Howe as much of a genius as we all thought he was?
That's right. Now, what you've got to think about is that Bournemouth are 9th on 25 points, which isn't bad at all.
Not bad.
And of course, they're big favourites at home. 6-5, I would say.
6-5, yes, but I reckon the draw 12-5 is a better bet, actually. I think Hull might get a point or so out of this.
Yes.
What about West Ham against Palace? It's a massive game.
West Ham against Palace, massive game.
Yeah, Dimitri Payet saying he doesn't want to play for them.
Yes.
You know, poor old Slaven Bilic is tearing his hair out.
Well, he's not tearing his hair out. He's not. He's looking very maudlin and down like this. He's looking like a mummy.
Well, he looks like he's been tearing his hair out for a while and now he's exhausted.
Yeah. Now then, West Ham have only won 6 games this season out of 20, but 4 of those have been at home.
Yes.
and they're playing Palace, who are just 1 point above the relegation
Exactly
zone.
right. And
So this is a close
Big
one.
Sam
Yeah.
has vowed to take them out of relegation. A danger, of course. And
I have to
Palace,
say,
12-5.
12-5. I'm a big fan of Sam's, but so far he hasn't really put his imprimatur on the club.
It's imprimatur. You mean?
Imprimatur.
Yeah,
That's
no,
right.
he hasn't done that, has he?
So you've got what? Palace at 12-5.
Palace
I've got
at
the draw
12-5.
at 12-5 as well.
Yes, I would say quite a good bet I like here is West Ham to win 2-0. You get
Yes.
9-1 for that.
9-1. That's not bad
Which I think is not
at
bad
all.
at all. Yeah.
Okay.
Because now that the Payet thing's out in the open, I think the rest of the players might actually start playing.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Payet, he might be going back to France. Now, we glossed over Leicester-Chelsea. Got to be
Yeah.
a bit more specific on that.
Well, we're going to
haven't
get to it because that's the last game on Saturday. So we're going to tell them, how about the trebles that we've got this week? Because you can always get a big treble.
Yes, always get a big treble.
My treble this week is Spurs, West Ham, and Manchester City.
And that, I think, it's going to give you about 5-1.
Yeah, it's going to give me a bit more than that, isn't it?
Is it? Is
Yeah.
it? Is it?
I think it might give me closer to 9-1, but we'll see.
Oh,
we'll see. We'll check
9-1. Okay,
You've got-
no, I
you've
think
got,
it's 5. I think it's 5. I've
okay.
double checked that. I've double checked
Right,
that.
you double check it.
Now,
what
because
about your treble?
and the reason I know that is because my treble is Bournemouth, Tottenham, and Palace,
Yes.
right? And I know I'm getting 10-1.
Yeah, so
and I
you're
know
taking-
you're only getting half of what
So
I'm
actually,
getting.
you're taking Palace against my West Ham.
Yeah, I am,
That's
yeah.
why you're getting
Yeah.
such big odds.
I am, yeah.
Big
Okay.
mistake.
Okay. People want to know about Leicester-Chelsea now. Chelsea at
Chelsea.
top of the division.
Yes.
And you're glossing over them all the
No, I'm
time.
not glossing over them. What I'm saying is we're going to get to that one last because it's going to be a very big game for Chelsea because having a bit of a setback against
All right,
Spurs.
all right.
Right, but they're going to do it now.
Well, we're now in the last house saloon. What's it called? The last drink saloon.
Last chance to
Last chance saloon. Leicester, right?
Yeah.
9 points out of 10 games.
And what did Leicester do last when they played?
Leicester did last when they
Have you
played.
forgotten they knocked Everton out of the FA Cup?
I didn't want to talk about that.
They knocked Everton out of the FA Cup, so they'll
Yeah.
be riding high, right?
Yes.
And Leicester to win is 5-1.
That's right.
Chelsea's still big favourites, even though it's at Leicester.
Of course they are.
Goals 3-1.
Yeah.
Chelsea to win 1-0, which they've done a lot of this
Yeah.
season. What do you get for that?
You'd get nearly 6-1.
Yeah, that's not bad.
But have a look at the Betsafe website.
That would be my
and
suggestion.
Just to point out, you were talking about Ibra before with his
Yes.
18 goals. That's in all competitions.
Yeah.
But biggest scorer in the Premier League, Costa of
Yeah.
Chelsea, 14 goals.
Yes.
5, 10 and 4, 14.
So what you want to do is check the website to see what you get for him to score first.
Check the website on that. Right, okay, that kind of sums it up. Who are we?
We are the two mics.
And who are we with?
We are with Betsafe.
And when you're with Betsafe, you have to be
In it.
to win it.